With the recent sad news of the late Meg Bennet and Marla Adams of Young and the Restless, it's got us thinking about other stars we've lost along the way. So, today let's take a look at some Y&R actors you might not have realized are no longer with us.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
By now, many of you are likely aware of the heartbreaking news about Billy Miller, the former Y&R star. For those who aren't, the 3-time Emmy-winning actor passed away on September 17, 2023 by suicide. Miller originally played the role of Billy Abbott for 6 years, until he made his exit in 2014, passing it on to Jason Thompson. Tragically, he passed at the age of 43, after a long battle with bipolar depression. Jennifer Leake made a lasting impression with just a couple of appearances on The Young and the Restless. Playing the unconventional role of a sex worker-turned-nun, Gwen Sherman, in the 1970s, she stood out. But before her soap stint, Leake had already showcased her talent opposite Lucille Ball in the 1968 comedy, Yours, Mine and Ours. However, soap became Leake's passion, according to her husband, James Doria, playing in other shows like Ryan's Hope and Another World. Sadly, Leake passed away on March 18, 2024, after battling a rare brain disease, progressive supranuclear palsy. Christophe St. John made an unforgettable mark as Neil Winters on The Young and the Restless. Portraying the character since 1991, he became inseparable from Neil, earning numerous daytime Emmy. However, Christophe's personal life wasn't as rosy as his on-screen success. In 2014, his son, Julian, tragically passed away by suicide, marking the beginning of a difficult period for Christophe, who reportedly battled depression in the years leading up to his death. His ex-wife, Mia St. John, shared on the Tamron Hall show that the late actor also struggled with bipolar disorder. Christophe passed away on February 3, 2019, with autopsy results indicating heart disease as the cause. Jean Cooper was a daytime TV legend, known for her role as Catherine Chancellor on The Young and the Restless for an impressive 40 years. Originating the character in 1973, she made a significant impact on the show's success and earned a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a first for any soap star. Throughout her career, Cooper managed to do over 100 film and TV appearances. But sadly, she passed away on May 8, 2013, at the age of 84, shortly after filming her final episode of Y&R. Jerry Douglas, a veteran name in Y&R, will forever be remembered for his role as John Abbott, the patriarch of the Abbott clan. His portrayal from 1982 to 2006 left an indelible mark on the daytime soap. Even after his character's departure, Douglas maintained ties to Y&R, popping up occasionally until 2016. But on November 9, 2021, he passed away at the age of 88 after suffering from an illness. According to Laura Lee Bell, Douglas was able to celebrate his birthday with his castmates during his final days. Michael Evans, known for his role as Colonel Douglas Austin on The Young and the Restless, was already a big deal in the theater world before hitting TV screens. After serving in World War II, he rocked Broadway, even starring alongside Audrey Hepburn in Gigi in 1951. While Audrey soared in Hollywood, Evans kept shining on stage in hits like My Fair Lady before hitting the screen with films like Bye Bye Birdie and The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Joining Y&R in 1980, he brought Colonel Austin to life until 1995. Sadly, he passed away on 4 September 2007 at the age of 87, while he was living in an assisted care facility in Los Angeles. Beau Causer, the man behind Brock Reynolds on The Young and the Restless, popped in and out over 3 decades. And despite his on and off appearance, he still managed to be one of the important roles in the show. Causer also had a memorable cameo in Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver in 1976. Causer even briefly dated Jean Cooper, his on-screen mom, and while it didn't last, Cooper did call him one of the great interpreters of dialogue. He passed away on December 30, 2014, after battling health issues, while his partner, Sharon Alkis, died 8 years later from a stroke. Causer spent his final years writing a book titled Adventures in Honkerville. Elizabeth Sung, a Hong Kong native and Juilliard School graduate, was a multi-talented dancer and actor known for her roles in acclaimed films like The Joy Luck Club and Memoirs of a Geisha. Her career spanned 3 decades, and she became a revered mentor in Asian Pacific American cinema. She was even on shows like The Sopranos and Curb Your Enthusiasm, but her longest stint was on Y&R as Luan Volian, Jack's ex-lover, a role she held from 1994 until her character's death. Sung passed away at 63 on May 22, 2018, after battling acute lymphoma. Andrea Evans, a soap legend, passed away from breast cancer on July 9, 2023, leaving behind an impressive legacy in daytime television with roles in One Life to Live, The Bold and the Beautiful, Passions, and The Young and the Restless. Her portrayal of Patty Williams in the 80s showcased her talent early in her career. But despite her success, a troubling encounter with a stalker in 1987 led her to take a break from soaps. While she did return to soaps later, she struggled a lot with fame. Dennis Cole, known for his striking looks, began his career as a model and stunt artist before getting into acting. His breakout role came with the ABC drama Felony Squad, followed by appearances on shows like Bracken's World before landing on Y&R as Lance Prentice in the 1980s. Although he didn't originate the role on Y&R, he did make it his own and all the fans loved him. But tragedy struck in 1991 when his son, Joe, was killed during an armed robbery, leading Cole to shift his focus towards activism against violence and real estate brokerage. Then, on November 15, 2009, Cole passed away from a renal failure. Quinn Rediker, who passed away at the age of 86 on December 20, 2022, was truly a soap legend. With over 50 years in the industry, he left an indelible mark on beloved daytime dramas like Days of Our Lives and The Young and the Restless. Fans will always remember him as the cunning conman, Alex Marshall, on Days, and later as Rex Sterling on Y&R. His portrayal of Rex from 1987 to 1994 even earned him 2 Daytime Emmy nominations. Additionally, he received an Oscar nomination for his screenplay in the 1978 war drama, The Deer Hunter 2. Rick Jason, one of the OG cast of The Young and the Restless from its debut in 1973, played the recurring role of Warner Wilson. His extensive career spanned from film to TV and theater, collaborating with icons like Alfred Hitchcock and Orson Welles. After achieving fame as Lieutenant Gil Hanley in the 1960s series, Combat, he even reprised the role at a reunion in October 2000. Sadly, according to CNN, on October 16, 2000, just after the reunion, Jason died by suicide at the age of 74 after struggling with personal issues. Roscoe Bourne is another star of the soap industry, being in it for 30 years. He joined the role of the notorious Tom Fisher in Y&R back in April 2005 until his final appearance in 2009. If you're a fan of him, then you know he has a knack for always playing the bad guy, which earned him the nickname, Terrible Tom. Sadly, on March 3, 2020, at 69, he passed away from suicide after battling bipolar disorder for years. Sally Kellerman was a total showbiz icon, lighting up screens for 6 incredible decades. While some of you might remember her from her Oscar-nominated role in MASH, other roles in Y&R, she joined the cast of The Young and the Restless back in 2014 as Constance Bingham, and she totally nailed it. She even snagged a Daytime Emmy nomination for her stellar performance. Sadly, she passed away from heart failure on February 24, 2022, after battling dementia for a while. It was the end of an era for sure. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.